Hello, this is Nature's Daughter here, back with another collective read, another general read for the collective. Quick disclaimer, I am Nature's Daughter. I am an intuitive reader and I do use tarot decks. I am not God. I am not a doctor. Please take what resonates, go within, get your guidance from the Most High God for any information that you receive here. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so do not take anything that I say and go and make a decision based off of my words only. Always go within and seek guidance from the Most High God. Okay, and for any medical advice that I give, go see a doctor before you take my advice, because what I'm giving you is advice that works for me and my body. I'm just sharing knowledge. Okay, go ahead and make sure it works for you before you try it on yourself. Okay, make sure your body's going to be susceptible to it, and talk to your doctor. Okay, that being said, if this does resonate with you and you feel led to bless me monetarily with funds, my Cash App will be in the description. Okay, please comment, like, share, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Interact with me. Let me know how you feel about this. If it resonates with you, tell me how it resonates with you. Okay. One thing I do ask and actually demand in my space is control your tempers. If you are angry in any way, please don't vent in my comments. Please don't take your frustrations out on me or anyone in my tribe, because we're all peaceful here. Okay. This is peace, love, and harmony here. If you're extremely religious and you're by the belt, this is probably not going to be for you. Okay. I believe in God, but I do not believe in religion and thumping people over the head with your religion and forcing them to believe what you believe. I don't force anybody to believe what I believe. Believe what you choose to. And if what I say resonates with you, stick around. If it doesn't, go on your merry way. And there's no hard feelings either way. Okay? Now, like I said, if you feel led to sow and bless me monetarily, I would appreciate it. It is something that is always appreciated. Okay, I appreciate and thank everyone that has donated thus far, and I thank you ahead of time for anyone that is thinking about blessing me monetarily now. It is not something that is required, but it is appreciated when you do so. And like I said, my Cash App will be in the description. That being said, we're going to get started. Okay. Again, I am Nature's Daughter for anyone who doesn't know who I am and that hasn't subscribed yet, but please go ahead and hit that button and subscribe to my channel, because there'll be more of this to come in the future. I'm doing it a little differently today. I have 3 decks, and I am so proud because I started out with just the one deck. It was a little book of fairies. Let's see. That's what I started with. And now I have the Zodiac Tarot deck. And also the Pulp Girls Tarot deck. Okay? And that's what we're going to be pulling from. So, pile 1 is the Pulp Girls Tarot deck and guidebook. Pile 2 is a little book of fairies. And pile 3 is the Zodiac Tarot. Okay? They are all protected with tiger eyes. The Pulp Girls is a blue tiger eye. The Little Fairies is a red tiger eye. And a gold tiger eye for the Zodiac Tarot. Okay? So you pick your deck, and I'm going to read each one, and you just go ahead and pick whichever one resonates with you. And like I said, you be your own leader of discernment. Take what resonates within you and leave the rest for someone else to pick up. Okay? Because not everything's going to resonate with you. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. And if you are interested in a personal reading, I am doing personal readings now. So just reach out to me in a direct message as for right now. I don't want to flood my email with requests. Not yet. But anyway, if you are wanting to personal read, just go ahead and direct message me and we'll go on from there. We'll move forward from there. Okay? So we're going to get started with pile one, Poke Girls Tarot deck. And like I said, that's this one here. All right. The rainbow moonstone and the blue tiger's eye. I already Palo Santo'd and prayed over the deck. I prayed before I started this reading. I shuffled all of these decks, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of another shuffle on camera just so you can see that they are not set up in any certain way for a specific kind of reading. And I like to cut the crap out of them. That way you know this is not something that was preset, you know? And all right. We got on the bottom a tower. Tower moment is coming or has arrived. Okay? And that doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Towers can sometimes be something very good. You know why? Because it means that something's going to come to a head and you're going to be able to move forward in love and light. There will be a lesson learned, whether it's something that's going to hurt or not, it doesn't matter. Learn your lesson. Always be looking for the lesson to be learned. Because if you don't learn the lesson, guess what? That tower is just going to keep coming back. And you see these people jumping out? It looks like there's some people that have been doing some real shady stuff in the background in your life. And they're terrified. They're jumping from the burning building because they don't want to get burned from what they did, from what they sent towards you. You know, sometimes people, their hate is so vivid and so strong that they speak negativity over you, and it becomes magic. It becomes black magic. It becomes something really dark, you know? And they start calling on entities that they don't even realize. Sometimes they do, sometimes it's intentional, you know, but sometimes it's literally just, you know, envy and jealousy. Jealousy is something that it's not good, but it's doable. You know, you can live through jealousy, but envy, people die over envy because people get really into their head with it. So you have to be careful. I'm not saying anything to scare anyone, so don't go out here living in fear, okay? But just stay prayed up. Start your day and end your day with prayer and meditation, okay? And I say meditation, some people get scared when you say meditation. Meditation is nothing to fear. That opens you up to answers from the Most High, okay? Know that the Most High is going to speak to you through all different ways, through other people, through animals, through bugs, through sometimes the reels that are popping through, you know? Sometimes you'll get that intuitive, that message from God that says, hey, don't skip, listen to this message. And when you listen to it, it's like, whoa, they're talking to me. Yeah, they are talking to you. That's God talking to you through that person. Because that person heard God whisper in their ear. God said, I need you to make a video and say this, because it's going to hit the people that I need it to reach. Okay? So don't think that your scrolling is all just mind control, because some of it is literally messages from God. Okay? So this tarot, don't be afraid of it, because it's a lesson to be learned no matter what. But always be looking for that lesson. 9 of Wands. Okay, she looks exhausted. Look at her face. Can you see? She looks tired. She's been working her butt off. But she doesn't look tired like, oh my God, what's coming next? She looks like, and you see all the stuff growing at the top of those wands? It's like the fruits of her labor are starting to come in, and she sees it. She's just tired from all the hard work. But she knows something great's coming in, because she looks like she's got faith. She's like, God, it's just, I'm exhausted now. When is it going to come? And now she see those little buds coming at the top, and she's like, okay, You know that wait and exhale moment in your life? That's what she's going through. Like, oh God, I see it. Thank you. You know, that confirmation. Right? And then right behind that, we got the Eight of Wands. Right? There's nobody on there, but it also tells that the work that you're doing, it's paying off. You don't have to know where it's coming from because you know you're doing the work and you're working with God, right? And then you got the Page of Wands, and she's looking all happy. Like, I got you. Like, we're doing this. We got this. We see the fruits of our labor. She's looking at her wand with her feathers. Like, she has transformed. Look at that. You're transforming into a butterfly. Look at that. And no one can stop you. No one can get in the way of what's coming for you. Understand that. It doesn't matter who's trying to do black magic against you or who's trying to do anything against you. It doesn't matter what anyone is doing against you. I've learned that the hard way. Don't get in your head about what people are doing against you. Don't get in your head about that. You know, be aware of it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am breaking all curses, generational and otherwise. Remove all blockages. Remove anything that is not supposed to be in my way. Remove it. Right? And what is in my way, make it clear. Give me 100% discernment to see the lesson. Right? So I can understand what I need to learn from this. So I can understand how to maneuver around that the next time it comes in my path. Okay? It's a maze. That's what life is. It's a big old maze. But you learn how to get through that maze with God whispering in your ear. Just make sure you're praying for discernment so you're not listening to the wrong voice that's whispering in your ear, because there's another voice that can whisper in your ear. Okay? And it's not going to be telling you good stuff. But you will know the difference. Because God's not going to try to confuse you. The other guy will. That's what the other guy's job is to confuse you. So stay prayed up. That's why I say no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I say that all day, every day. I wake up saying it. I go to bed saying it. That is my motto. I have not read the Bible cover to cover, okay? And I'm just going to put that out there right now. I was raised in the Nation of Islam. My father was a minister in the Nation of Islam. So I was, on a whole different path growing up. But I always read some of the Bible. I read some of the Torah. I read some of the Holy Quran. I've read a little bit of all the books, all the holy books. And they all have the same message. They all have the same message. Love yourself. God is within you. Love yourself. God is within you. God put himself within all of us. Okay? That's what the battle is over. Our soul. The essence of God. That's why we're envied by other entities. Because they can't get what we have, but they can attach themselves to us and suck our energy. And you don't want that. You want to stay protected from that. And that's why you got to stay one with the Most High. Okay? Don't let anyone get in your head. Don't let negativity take over you. It's out there, but that doesn't mean it has to take over you. That doesn't mean you have to give it any power. You don't have to match energy with others. If someone looks at you and frowns, you give them the most genuine smile. Say, have a wonderful day. And you keep it moving. Share some good energy and keep it moving. You don't have to give them all your energy. Just give them a little sprinkle. Like a sprinkle of fairy dust. Okay? Take that. You remember that old saying, kill him with kindness? That is the most beautiful saying ever. It really is. It really is. Because if you're having a bad day, And instead of spewing negative energy and just spitting that venom at people like a snake, you smile at them and you say, when somebody say, are you okay? You say, you know what? I'm going to get there. I'm praying to feel great. I'm praying to feel great, and smile. Through the pain, smile. If you need to go home and cry, you do that, but don't give that pain to anyone else. Okay? Try to keep it and then give it to God and let it go. That's why you stay prayed up, because you can block a lot of that negative energy. And also, you got to be careful who you are around. You know, one thing I can say about organized religion that they are right about: be careful who you go around. Everybody does not deserve your energy. And sometimes when you put yourself in certain situations, you have to understand that you're placing yourself in the belly of the beast, right? So be ready for what's going to come. You know, God can only protect you so much. If you put yourself in situations that God's going to give you that lesson to learn, you need to use your discernment, okay? Don't place yourself in harm's way unless I tell you to go there. That means I got you circled and covered. Nobody can harm you. But if you just place yourself there for no reason, guess what? You're taking a risk, okay? So just, be careful who you let around yourself. Be careful where you place yourself, but make sure you're always giving off positive, loving energy, and you can block a lot of that negativity that's out there in the world. Don't match negativity for negativity. Page of Wands. She looks like she has learned so many beautiful lessons, and all she wants to do is love and light, because she has blossomed into a beautiful butterfly. Okay. The sun will come out tomorrow. And look at that. Those sunflowers. And look at the baby. It's like new life is coming in. Someone might be getting pregnant, but actually it looks like somebody's about to have a child. Maybe someone that didn't even think they could get pregnant is about to get the miracle of life. Look at that beautiful horse. Baby sitting there next to the sun and the flowers, just new life, right? And it could be giving birth to new ideas, but this looks like a new child, new life coming. So be prepared for that. The World. I like this one. It's like you got everything that you want, all of your desires coming to fruition. Look at that. She's sitting there like, connected to source. Okay. Somebody stayed prayed up. Somebody stayed prayed up and was always meditating, taking care of their vessel, eating right, just keeping those chakras cleared and open, right? Vibrating so high that nothing negative could touch them. No negative entity, no low vibrations that just bounce right off of this person, right? So you just got to know that this is your energy when you stay prayed up. When you stay connected to source, this is your energy. This is what's coming, right? But you ultimately have the power of whether or not this comes. It's all about your vibrations. If you start vibrating low, you can stagnate your progress in life, right? You have to feel what you want. You have to be in that vibration. If you're always feeling great, the pit of your stomach, you feel like, oh gosh, something good's about to happen, and you stay in that energy like, oh man, I can feel it. I know something great's going to happen to me today. And you just keep saying that every day. Something great's going to happen to me today. Guess what? Something great's going to happen to you today, tomorrow, and every other day. When you stay in that low vibrational energy, like, oh man, it's going to be another day in the plantation. That energy, that's the energy that your life is going to be in. So you have to project what you want, right? People get upset when you talk about meditation and they say, you have to affirm what you want. Well, that's like make believe. Okay, so you're sitting here talking negatively to yourself all day, bringing negativity to yourself continuously. Instead, why not talk positively to yourself? I am happy, I am healed, I am whole, I am complete, I am at peace, right? Speak positivity into your soul. Just think negative thoughts all day. Talk to yourself. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're talking positive. You speak positively and see the difference. Just do it for 3 days. Do it for 1 day. Do it for 24 hours. I guarantee you'll see a difference. You'll see a whole different day. And then you'll be like, man, what did I do? What did I do to have such a great day? You spoke positive. You thought positive all day. You kept yourself vibrating high. As soon as somebody came to you with negativity, you were like, vibrate high, have a great day, have a great day. And when you're on the road and someone's giving you road rage, you know what you say? Bless you. I hope you get to your destination safely. Don't rage it out with them. Don't match their energy. It's not worth it. For what? You don't know what they're going through. Who knows? Who knows? Just know what you're going through. Control what you can control. You. Send out positive vibes into the world. Be the change you want to see in others. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to be that negative Nancy. I don't want to be the person that's sitting here always thinking about what could go wrong. No. I want to think about what can go right. I want to see a person and see the best in them. Not, what are you up to? I want to look at someone and smile and say, I know you're thinking about doing something positive. You go ahead and do that, right? Because I'm projecting positivity towards you. So if your intentions are negative and you feel my positive energy, it might even change your mind, because you're like, I might be messing with one of God's anointed. Yeah, you are, so don't. Don't do it to yourself. I don't want to see anybody get punished for messing with me, because that's what's going to happen to you. Knight of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, so Knight of Cups. Either you have a knight coming in, or the knight that you have is about to step up his game. Okay? It looks like there's going to be a lot going on in the positive in your life for pile one. We got one more card. The Five of Wands. Look at that. And there is an eye on that hand. This is greatness coming together. Look at that. Can you see that? Is the glare of the light too much? You see that eye on that hand there? You see how that's all coming together? It just looks like everything is happening like it's supposed to, and it's coming together like a perfect grid, perfect picture. This is what you got coming, pile one. It's all good. I don't see anything but great things coming. It's like that tower moment is going to, the first card pulled was the tower, right? That tower moment is going to bring nothing but greatness. It's like you're working hard at life being great for you, right? And all of the good things that you're doing, because you're focused, you're praying, you're meditating, you're one with God, right? And you got people behind you that are doing some naughty things, right? Their intentions are bad. But because you are living in love and light, you're not even returning the sender at this point. You're just like, you're praying for your enemies. You're like, I can feel it. I know people are trying to do stuff against me, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm breaking all curses, generational and otherwise. So I'm not worried about what they're doing, but I am going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for your healing so you can stop feeling what you're feeling, so you cannot project that negative Nancy energy. Keep it. Keep it. Actually, don't keep it. Throw it away. Poop it out. Cleanse your system and start praying. because I'm praying for you. And that's the reason why you're going towards this wonderfulness in life, because you're doing your shadow work, you're working on your inner self, you're working on your whole body, you know, you're doing everything right. So the people behind you that are doing all this ugliness, they're falling off their game and they're being punished for it. They're getting their karma. They're falling out of the building, right? And that's their own doing. No one's doing that to them. They're getting their just deserves for what they're doing, because you're not trying to hurt anyone. And they are. They're doing everything in their power to try to hurt someone. And that's just disgusting. No one should be living their life trying to hurt people. Okay? And when you do that, you don't get blessed for it. God lets you learn the lesson the hard way. We're all out here learning lessons. It's up to you how hard that lesson ends up being. Okay? So that's the reading for pile 1. We're going to move on to pile 2. We have rose quartz and red tiger eye protecting this deck. And this is the the Little Fairies Oracle book. Okay. And I'm shuffling it one more time on camera. Like I said, I've already prayed over the decks and shuffled them, but I like to shuffle on camera so people can see that it's not something that's like pre-orchestrated, you know? All right. Overflowing wealth. That's like great energy out here. Nothing but great energy. Overflowing wealth. You see that? She is gorgeous. Containing multitudes. Can you see these cards? Like the light is really blinking on those. And those two basically, okay, overflowing wealth. It's like, I mean, that's self-explanatory. Look at all the jewels all over her. Your cup runneth over with this one. This means that everything you desire is coming to fruition. Everything. All the things that you want, need, desire, all of it. It's coming. Because you've been on the up and up. Like, you've been prayed up. You haven't been harming anyone. You're not out here hurting people. You're out here being the change you want to see in others. You know? And it doesn't, at this point, I'm not showing that anything is trying to harm you. Like, these snakes are even in solidarity with her. You see this? They're going after anything around her. Like, they're protecting her. Like, she's got everything going for herself. And containing multitudes, that just means you got all kind of stuff going for yourself. Right? You're like an onion. You have layers of things going for you. Right? Everything that you thought you wanted to do, now is the time to do it. God is giving you the green light. God is saying, everything that I have told you that you should do it. Right? Everything that you're feeling in your heart that you've always thought, I would love to do this. This is just something I would do this for free. Like, you know, that's what you need to be doing right now. Think outside the box. Stop worrying about money, because it's going to come. It's coming. And like overflowing wealth is coming for you. And you might even win the lotto or something like that, you know? But money's coming. And don't worry about where it's coming from. See, that's one thing that we all have to stop doing. When you are told that wealth is coming your way, or abundance, prosperity, whatever, multitudes of wealth, overflowing wealth, it's coming. Okay, take it. Say thank you. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever you believe in, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let it go. Don't worry about how it's coming, when it's coming, how much. just let it go. Expected, unexpected. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am grateful. I see wealth all around me. Move forward. Don't keep putting energy into it and thinking about it. Where's it coming from? Oh my God, how much is it going to be? Because once you start trying to figure it out, you start putting blocks on it. Just let it go. Let go, let God. Let God handle it. Okay? Stop trying to control every aspect of it, right? Wayward paths. You know what that means, right? And look at her. Ooh. A little creepy. But you got a couple of paths that you can take, right? And what that tells me, the way she's looking, is that one of those paths is going to be harder than the other, which means you may have some people you might need to cut off on the way. I don't think everybody's going to be able to go with you on this. Okay? So what you have to do is be your own leader of discernment. If anyone is acting weird around you right now about, like, say for instance, when you tell someone something about your accomplishment and they're like, okay, oh, nice. Or they got something negative to say. Those are the people that will not be going with you. And it's okay to start handling them with that spoon, with the handle that gets longer and longer as time goes by. Yeah, you know what spoon I'm talking about. Use that one. Okay, because you don't have to cut people off completely if you don't want to. It's up to you. You'll be your own leader of discernment. You'll know who needs to be cut off. I love you, but I can't have you in my life. Snip, snip, and do what you need to do to cut that tie and cut the cord if you need to. You know what I mean. Everybody isn't into it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do and burn a candle and talk to God and say, hey, I need this cord cut forever. Love and light to you. Good luck to you. Praying for you. Hopefully your future is great and you learn your lessons, but I need you out of my life because I need your karma to stay with you and not leap onto me. Okay? I got my own stuff to worry about. I can't take your karma with me. And some people want to leech onto you and suck all of your good energy, to block all their bad karma. Because they're out here with negative intentions, continuously hurting people and trying to find a way to get out of the repercussions of it all, right? I don't have to worry about that because I'm not out here trying to hurt anyone. All I'm trying to do is help people, so I don't have any repercussions that I have to worry about, right? I've forgiven myself for anything that I've done to hurt people. I've forgiven other people for what they've done to hurt me, and I'm moving forward in love and light, okay? Try it. Okay, because you can't beat yourself up for what's happened in the past. It's done. You got to let that go. But when you have someone that's in your way right now, sometimes that person is you. Don't get in your own way, and don't let anyone else get in your way. If somebody is not supposed to go on your path with you, snip it. If there's something within you that's not supposed to go, do your shadow work and snip that out. Get that low vibrational energy out of you. If something happened to you when you were young that you're still holding on to, do the work that you need to do. If you need to get counseling, if you need to talk to somebody, do it. Get that energy up out of you. Don't take that with you, because sometimes it's your own thinking that keeps you from your blessing. So do you want to do that to yourself? Do you want to stand in your own way? Don't do it. Don't get in your own way, and don't let anybody else get in your way. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Get up in the morning and pray. Before you go to bed at night, pray. Stay in love and light. I'm telling you, that's worth it. The best friend in life that I have is God. Before my mom was taken, that was my best friend. And God was like, no, I'm your best friend. I'm always going to be your best friend. Your mom, yes, love her. I put her here for you for a reason. But you got to keep me first. Keep me first. Okay? Love and light. All right. Ooh. Feel the feels. Feel the feels. Feel the feels. Feel the feels. Feel the good feelings of all this great stuff coming your way, this overflowing well. All these multitudes of wonderfulness that you have. You contain multitudes of greatness. You're like an onion. You peel every layer and it's another layer of greatness, right? Just tune into it. You know, learn how to feel good along the way. Don't let all the pressures of life get to you. Always take a moment to just take it in. Be grateful. Thank you. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, the Most High. Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Things may not be going exactly the way you want them to go in life, but guess what? You were woke up today. That was the biggest miracle of all. Let's move forward from there. I mean, how much more can you ask for? I'm still here. I'm here another day. I get another chance to make it better today than I did yesterday. Okay, and today will be better than it was yesterday. You know why? Because I started my day sharing energy and sharing love and light with you. Okay? I got up this morning, walked my puppies, cleaned my area, blessed my space, blessed myself, got prayed up, right? And I decided God told me, hey, I have given you time to rest. I want you to get out here and get this message out for me. I need you to get out here and get this message out for me. Because I think people they're getting depressed and sad, and there's so much negativity going on in the world that people are forgetting to remember what their blessings are. You know? Don't get so caught up in this material world that you forget it's a blessing just to be here, just to wake up. Don't get so caught up in money. That's just paper. I know we needed to pay bills and all that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But if you're not alive, that money doesn't mean anything, right? You can't do nothing with it. You can't take it with you when you die. So let's wake up. Live in love and light. Love and light. Feel good feelings. Feel the good feelings and appreciate the people that you have around you, because tomorrow is not promised. And guess what? If you're not loving the people that you have, love the people that love you back. Okay? Don't force it. If somebody's acting like they don't want to be around you, let them go in love and light. If it's meant to be, they'll come back. Family, friends, anybody, whoever it is. But anybody that acts like they don't want to be around you, let them fly, 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 free. You know, give to the people that are susceptible, you know. Don't pour into people that have holes in their cups, but pour into people that are pouring back into you, you know. Even exchange of love and light, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Exchanging love and light and high vibrations, that's what we're here to do. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to love. Don't forget to love. Don't forget to love. And make sure you loving yourself. Because if you're not loving yourself and giving yourself what you need, you can't do anything for anyone else. Period. Love you. Naughty, naughty. He got that naughty look on his face too. This guy here. Yeah. Naughty, naughty doesn't mean what you think it's. I mean, it could mean, you know, time to go play. Because you've been working so hard that, you know, daddy needs some alone time with mommy. Right? It may be that. Or it may be just that you need to have fun in life. You need to connect with the child inside of you. You need to stop taking everything so darn seriously. Smile, have fun, crack a joke, take a joke, you know? Don't be so serious. Sometimes I think people are so serious that they don't realize that they're becoming bitter and mean and evil, and you're not a nice person anymore because you're so stuck on what's happened to you instead of the lesson that you needed to learn to love through that. No matter how awful it was, to keep the love of God above all no matter how ugly someone or something comes to you, live through love and light. God heal them. Only you can heal that. I can't do anything with that. Heal them, please. I'm so grateful that I have your love in me, because I don't feel like that. You know? Heal them, please. And move on. You don't, like I said, you don't have to share anyone else's energy. So don't forget about that child inside, and don't forget to have fun, you know, and don't feel like you have to share anybody else's energy. Be naughty sometimes and just have fun. Why are you so angry? I did that to somebody in my family. They looked at me like, I can't stand you, but I love you. They gave me the fakest smile, but I took them from I want to okay, I can feel a little bit of humor. I'm not ready to hurt everyone. You know, I took them out of that I'm ready to just wreck the world energy. And that was something. For me, it made me feel better knowing that they weren't feeling like they were ready to step on everything, you know? I don't like to see people angry. I hate to see people at that stage, because I've been there. It does not feel good. Anger is ugly. Like, and I love the way the guy says it, because he's Jamaican. He's from the islands, and the way he says it with his island accent, I just love it. He's like, anger is like drinking poison, expecting someone else to die. I was like, wow, damn. And then, I heard another one where he said, anger is a punishment that we give ourselves for someone else's actions. So why am I punishing myself because somebody else did or said something? That is the dumbest thing on the planet. And the whole drinking poison, expecting someone else to die. I mean, both of those analogies are very clear cut and concise. Like, come on, people. Let's wake up. This negativity is not going to help us. It's not going to change anything for the better. It's just going to keep us vibrating low and just stuck in an ugly place, a circle of ugliness. I'd rather be in a circle of greatness. So that's just me. One more. Elements. I like this one. Air, earth, fire, water, the 4 elements. Get in tune with yourself. You have to get in tune with you. You know, do the research on you, on when you were born. You know, I do tarot on Chinese zodiac, Western zodiac, Hindu, Indian zodiac, and I'm studying Native American zodiac as well. Just because it's all different and it ties into who we are and our spirits, you know? You have to know that it's good to know where you come from, but you really have to connect with your spirit. You know, once you connect with God, you're connected to nature in a different way. Like, I am so connected to animals now, more so than I ever was in my life, but I've always been connected to animals and nature. I remember when I was a little kid in Detroit, I was walking down the street one day and these butterflies, a whole bunch of them, monarch, they are so beautiful, big butterflies, but I was about 6 or 7, no, yeah, about 6 or 7 years old, maybe 5. But anyway, I'm walking down the street and a whole bunch of butterflies just start coming from everywhere, and they just kept landing on me, and I got scared because I was a kid. I didn't understand what was happening, but they just kept landing on me, and it terrified me. And I remember my neighbor called my mom and was like, your daughter's being chased by butterflies. And she's running down the street screaming. And now I think back to that memory, because my memories of childhood are choppy due to an accident. I think about that moment and I'm like, wow, that was such a profound moment, and I didn't get it then. But I am a very strong empath, and I always have been. And those butterflies knew it too, and they were just like, hi, I need to replenish you. And I felt like that's what they did, because my childhood, there was a lot going on. There was always something going on around me. I was in a big city, so there was a lot going on around me in Detroit. But it's like they replenish me, because empaths, people suck up our energy, and if you don't know how to protect your energy, it'll just get sucked up by vampires and leeches, and you don't know how to protect yourself, so you're just sitting here depleted, like, oh God. But I just feel like, those animals used to just come up to me and give me energy, and insects, and it was just weird how they were so attracted to me, and I didn't understand it then, but now I get it. My puppies, when I walk them, they are so excited. First of all, they are attached to me like glue. If they can't hear and see me, like, I got one on my bed and one is in her cage, but the door is open. She's good because she can see me. He's good because he can see me. If they can hear and see me, they're good. But if they can't hear or see me, they lose their minds. They want to be up under me all the time. When I take them for walks, they are so giddy, but they're always looking back at me like, Mommy, are you okay? And they're walking and they're protecting me. They're playing, but they stop. They're like, hey, you good, Mommy? They're always protecting me. It's just so adorable. And I see dragonflies all the time, all over the place. And then they fly around me. I see these little baby ones. They are so cute. They're little blue dragonflies. Adorbs. Then I see these really big ones. They all just hang out around me. When butterflies are out, they all just hang out around me. And I'm like, I just love it. I'm like soaking up the vitamin D and the vibes and the good energy, the high vibrations from the animals and the insects. It's just nature loving on me, and I love it. It's a great thing. And that's why I promote people to go outside into nature and become one with God, because when you become one with God, He replenishes you. I got to stop saying He. I don't like to speak on God as a man or a woman, because God is energy. God is all around us. God is everything. So, but God does that. God replenishes us in ways that we don't always understand in the moment, but you feel it and you're like, ooh, I feel so good today. And you try to remember, what did I do that day when I felt so good? 9 times out of 10, it was you going outside and experiencing nature, getting that vitamin D, just connecting with God's creatures. So that was just something that I wanted to share, because when you embrace the elements embrace you. Being compelled to pull one more card. Lighting your path. Okay, you see how what I mean by listening to God? I was done. I told you I was going to pull one more card. That was elements. God said, pull one more. I need them to know that this is me. Okay, lighting your path. That's God lighting your path, right? Love and light. Lighting your path. I can't make this up, okay, guys? This is not me talking to you. This is God talking to you through me. That's the reading for pile 2, okay? And we're on to pile 3. Gold Tiger's Eye and Celestine. We're going to go ahead and shuffle these. I love my new decks. I'm so excited. I don't get to do stuff for myself too often, so when I'm able to replenish or get something that goes along with what I'm doing with my path in life, it makes me feel good, because things, like I said, things aren't always going to go the way you want them to go in life. Like, things are not going exactly the way I want them to go in my life right now, but I'm going through my own tower moment, right? And things are being moved around, but they're being moved around in the best way for my future. And I'm accepting it, because that's what needs to happen. And it's okay. It's not a bad thing. Towers are not a bad thing. Towers just mean that something that needed to happen is happening. People and things that need to be rearranged in your life are being rearranged in your life for your highest good, for your higher purpose, right? And if you're not careful, to, if you're not careful, you can choose a path that's going to be a little bit more bumpy. So listen to the signs. Watch out for what God is. Stay one with God, period. That's my message to everyone, for every single pile. Stay one with God. Because if you don't stay one with God, then you could miss what God wants you to do. I mean, what God has for you is always for you. But if you're not listening to God, if you're not vibrating high enough, God will not give you what is for you until you are in the vibration to receive it. So you can delay your own blessing by vibrating low, or letting someone else take you somewhere that you don't need to go, right? So don't listen to those whispers of the serpent that's telling you that everybody's out to get you, that everything is just negative. When you start feeling like everything is just gross, you start praying. If you feel like your faith is shaken, you ask God to replenish and restore your faith in Him, and ask God for replenishment. Restore my faith, because I'm feeling confused. You know, I'm getting whispers from other things, and I need clarity. I need 100% discernment. I need peace in my life. I need you to restore my faith. I need you to enhance my faith in you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I need my anointing with my God, with the big G. It's okay to ask God to restore your faith. It's all right. Nothing's wrong with that. Okay, and guess what you're going to get? Clarity. Ask for what you need, okay? It's okay, because God knows you. But you have to ask for what you need. God's not just going to give it to you. Okay? So remember that. Just cutting this deck and shuffling on camera, because like I said, I'm transparent. Extremely. Man, didn't the world come out in the first deck? Yep, in deck 1. Deck 2, the world. The collective energy is pretty much on point. I mean, these readings are very similar, which tells me that everybody that is watching me, the energy that I'm pulling from, you guys are working hard. You're working hard at becoming something better. You're taking your blessings, you're learning your lessons, you're doing your shadow work. The world is at your fingertips. Okay? Blessings are coming down. Period. You got greatness coming your way. The first card is the world. Okay? You see how she's sitting there? She's sitting there like, I'm ready for everything that's coming my way. Page of Cups. Your cup runneth over. It runneth over. You hear that? Confirmation. Did you hear my puppy? She's in there having dreams and making noises. She said, your cup runneth over. Greatness. You got great things coming your way. So get ready. Get ready. Temperance. Oh my God, do you see this? These cups runneth over and the light shining down from the Most High. You're being blessed. Oh my God, you're being blessed. It doesn't even look like you have anything in your way. Like, you have knocked down the generational curses. All the obstacles have been removed. Like, everything that you have been working for, everything is coming to fruition. Like, every desire that you thought you had is coming. Your cup runneth over. There's a fish in there spewing out water, which means fishes usually mean new life. Like, maybe there's a baby coming. Someone might be pregnant. And Temperance, she's got this beautiful array of something magical coming from one cup to the other. And then the consolation and the light beaming down from the heavens. This is great. Great things coming. Great things coming. And the Hierophant. Look at that. Oh my God. It's like 5 rays of light coming from the heavens. It's got, look like Saturn in its hands with peace. Yeah, you got great things coming. This is beautiful. I mean, man, out of all three of these reads, this is the best one to me. You've worked really, really hard. You have learned every lesson that's come your way. Okay? You've been praying for your enemies. You haven't done a return to sender because you just don't feel the need to do that. You're so at peace with yourself. You're so at peace with yourself. Oh my God. You're like zen. You're grateful for everything and everyone around you. You're praying every day, all day. You take a moment every time something weird happens, every time you get some weird butterfly in your stomach or someone does something crazy, you say, God, I love you. I love everything about you. I love everything about every creation that you have out here. Like it's like you don't see the bad. When someone does something crazy to you, you smile at them and you pray for them. Heal them, God. Heal them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And you just keep on going in love and light. You don't let nothing touch you. The Fool. That's right. Look at this one. Talking to the sun. You'd be a fool to mess with you right now. It would take a pure fool to mess with you and your energy. You're vibrating so high. You are vibrating extremely high. Anybody that's trying to do anything in the background to you at this moment, I'm not even going to speak on it because you have nothing but greatness going on right now. Nothing but greatness. Only a fool would touch you in this moment because you're so connected to the Most High. So connected. Nine of Cups. The look on her face is like, don't try me. I only got one more cup to fill, and everything that I've worked so hard for is about to come through. Don't try me. That's how she's looking, like, don't do it. Don't you try me. I'm almost done with my mission. That's how she's looking, like, I'm almost done. I got everything I need lined up. The foundation to this business is done. One more cup and I am done. That's where I'm at. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. One more cup on this tower and I'm done. Foundation is solid, right? That's where she's at with that Nine of Cups. This is beautiful. Nine of Pentacles. She's got a bird on her hand. She's sitting there all calm, cool, and collected. Like, yep, everything's good. Not worried. Not worried at all. No, my hard work is paying off. Living in la la land. Because, you know, when you are prayed up and you keep yourself in a positive stage in life where nothing can shake you. You know, things happen. Life happens to all of us. But when you don't let it get to you, when you continue to vibrate high no matter what, life hands you a whole different deck of cards, right? And you just got to take what God gives you and be thankful for it no matter what it is. Page of Swords. Look at this protector. Nobody better come your way. Nobody better come your way because you got so much greatness coming. You got lots of protection on you. You got that anointing on you. You got it. You got that anointing. You got such great protection. Nobody can harm you. Don't even worry about it. You have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Okay? Got that anointing on you. And here's the last one. Queen of Cups. Okay? What did I say? You got that anointing on you. Everything that you want is right there. Her cup runneth over. She's got her crown. her cape, she's floating in the clouds, okay? She is at peace. Because everything that God told her was coming came through. Abundance, prosperity, peace, love, happiness, healing, everything. Just a grateful heart. That's your reading for pile 3. Now, when I was meditating, I channeled a song. And it's not something that I really listen to, but it's an old song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. That's the song that I was channeling. And I was like, man, I feel that. I feel that energy. I really do feel that energy. I almost want to cry, but I don't like to cry in front of people, but it's a beautiful thing when you can wake up happy. Because not everybody wakes up happy. Okay, some people are going through things that are unthinkable. And when they wake up and open their eyes, they're still there in that hell. And yes, God has given them another day to do it better this day, but they're in hell. Living, breathing hell. And they're trying to figure out a way to get out of it. And some people forget to pray in those moments. But never forget to pray. Always pray. Because no matter what the situation, God will get you out of it. And me personally, it's been rough, you know. When you lose people that you love, when things are happening to people that you love, that's outside of your control. And sometimes it can feel overwhelming when there's so many things happening that you can't control yourself. But you just got to remember to stay prayed up. Because when you pray and keep that connection with Source, it helps on a level that is unexplainable. A person can't help you unless you're connected to God. Because those messages that come through those people come from God. But it can also come from low vibrations as well. So if you're not connected to God, the messages that you get may not be coming from God. So you have to stay connected. Me personally, with all the things that have been going on in my life and the people that have come and gone in my life, I am becoming okay with letting go. And that was a big issue for me, attaching myself to people because of abandonment issues, I guess. You know, sometimes you get to a point where you're like, man, when you lose so many people. At one point in my life when I was a teenager, I lost so many friends. I had so many friends get killed in the streets, in the world, just weird, crazy stuff happening. And we were all young teenagers, but it didn't stop these people from being killed, you know, or from people harming them. Once you lose so many people at a young age, sometimes it develops into issues of attachment. And you have to learn to not attach yourself to people, places, or things. You just gotta not do that. Appreciate people, places, or things for what they are, but don't attach yourself to them. Because if you attach yourself to them, then when you lose them, because they're not gonna be around forever. Nothing lasts forever. When they're gone, then you crumble, and then you gotta put yourself back together. It's unnecessary hurt and pain. You don't have to put yourself through that. Just understand that everything comes to you for a reason, a season. And that season is not always forever. Sometimes it's a small season, and it's a short season with a big reason or a small reason. Whatever it is, learn the lesson and keep moving forward. You know, just stay in love and light. And know that when God takes someone or something from you, It will be replaced with someone or something even better. So don't fret over what you've lost. Be grateful for what you had. You know, I get depressed sometimes for a second thinking about my mom because she was so much to me. You know, I love my mom. She was great. God blessed me with a wonderful mother who loved me, and she showed me how to love. She gave me that. God gave me that through my mom, and I'm so grateful. And I had her for a long time. Almost 50 years. I had her. So I'm thankful for that. I'm grateful for that. At first I was just like, God, why would you take my mom? You know, I need her. But God was like, no, you got what you needed from her. I gave you what you needed in her. I need her back. She's mine. I'm bringing her back home. Right? But I had to remember, some people never had their mom. Ever. My mom didn't have her mom. She lost her mom when she was a baby. She was raised by another family member, you know? And that happens to people, and she turned out amazing. Even through all the adversity, she turned out great, and she was a great mom. So, you know, we have to be grateful for what we have when we have it, and learn the lesson of, you know, detachment when they're taken from us. You know, learn to love but not attach. Okay? That was my lesson, and I want to share that with you because sometimes we get too attached to people, and I don't want anyone getting attached to me, you know? Sometimes we get attached to our readers, you know, because they touch a nerve in us and they make us feel good. Well, that good feeling that reader gave you, it came from God, okay? That reader was just a vessel. So be grateful for that vessel, but don't attach yourself to the vessel because the vessel is a vessel. It's not something that you need to attach yourself to. It's not someone that you need to attach yourself to. Okay? The person is not the one that gave you that message. It came from God. It always comes from God. When you get that feeling that you know it's greatness, you know it can. You feel God. You know when it comes from God, right? Don't attach yourself to the person that it came through. Don't do that to yourself. Or the thing that it came through. You know, if you watching reels and you keep getting great messages all day, don't get addicted to reels, okay? Just know that God was working overtime that day to get you the message so you wouldn't fall into that depression, okay? Learn to take what God has given you. Don't turn it into something else. You know, that's why I tell people in my readings, be your own leader of discernment. You don't need to take what I say as fact. You know, you can research anything that I say, you can research it. Intuitive readings are intuitive readings. It's a message from God, you know. But God's not going to tell me anything that can't be researched, you know. Like, seriously. And if you don't believe any message that I got from God, you don't have to. Because it might not be for you. Think of it like that. So that's why I say be your own leader of discernment and talk to God yourself. I talk to God like I talk to everyone else. Okay? God is right here. Okay? It's okay to talk to yourself because you're talking to God. God is within you. It's okay. So, I mean, people, you got to start being smart about what's for you and what's not for you. Don't listen to everyone else. You know, don't be so quick to jump on here and try to find a reader to tell you how to live your life or what to do in your day. You know what to do in your day because God is instructing you. Take time to pray and meditate and receive the messages that God has for you. And don't be afraid. Don't walk through this world afraid. Okay? Just stay prayed up and know that things are going to happen, but it's not what happens to you, it's how you move forward. How you handle what happens to you, how you get up from that fall. Don't let what happens to you be the meaning of you. So say, for instance, you go outside your door and you're attacked by somebody. You defend yourself, you fight back, and you pray. You pray that God gets you through it, that you're protected, and that person is healed, that they don't go out and do that again. Okay? But you don't go in your room and and sit there and be scared to go back outside again. Okay? Because you can't control what other people do, but what you can do is keep yourself nice and healthy, keep yourself physically fit, so if somebody does attack you physically, you can defend yourself and get them off of you. You know, move forward in love and light, pray for healing for you and for them, and you keep it moving. But don't live in fear in any way. Don't live in mental fear, don't live in physical fear. Do not fear anything or anyone. Just keep yourself prayed up and live your life in love and light. Ask God what your purpose is and live in your purpose. That's what I say. My whole point in life right now is to try to live in my purpose. I don't want anything else but to live in my purpose. I don't want anything that's not anointed by the Most High. That's all I want right now. And that's all I'm giving off. I'm spewing love and light to everyone. Love and light. That's all I want to give off. My readings are collective readings, okay? This is a general reading for the collective. If you feel led to sow, please do so. My Cash App is in the description, but this is your reading. Love and light to everyone, and please, love and light to everyone. Don't be mean.